Today, guys, on Beer Geek Nation, we are looking at the latest release from Sierra Nevada Brewing. This is the 2014 batch of Hoptimum, coming in at 10.4% alcohol by volume. It's an Imperial IPA, a double IPA, although some could argue possibly even a triple IPA. It's getting that higher ABV. All whole cone hops, as most Sierra Nevada beers are. Over 100 IBUs, just a massive, massive West Coast IPA. So without further ado, let me get into a glass that you guys know how it smells, tastes, and give you the final verdict on the 2014 batch of Sierra Nevada's Hoptimum. All right, guys, so the aroma on the Sierra Nevada Hoptimum. Wow, big floral hops, pineapple, peach, grapefruit skin. Sweet maltiness, a slight touch of toffee, a little bit of dankness, a little bit of an orange peel. A great, great smelling beer. All right, guys, so the taste on the Hoptimum. Cheers. Well, it's a Sierra Nevada beer. I always have a similar taste with the Sierra Nevada beers, and it's got to be the yeast strain, the Chico yeast strain. Right at the front of the tongue, there's a little bit of a hop bitterness. Not too big of a punch. It's kind of a soft unveiling of hop flavors. Definitely getting tropical fruits. Lots of pineapple, lots of really, really sweet orange in this one. A little bit of peach, a little bit of grapefruit, a little bit of a lemony, kind of almost limey characteristic. Middle of the mouth, sweet maltiness to it, a little bit of booziness in there, more tropical flavors. Definitely on the sweeter side of IPA profiles. In the back, it's fairly dry, but there's a little bit of lingering sweetness in there. Getting a lot of grapefruit in the back, a little bit of orange in there as well. A little bit of a kind of a dank, almost oniony type of flavor in there as well. Definitely getting some of the heat in the throat. I think the big one with this one, it's not super aggressively hopped. You know, when you think like a 10.5% West Coast IPA, it's just going to keep hitting you and smacking you with hops. This one's very gentle on the hops, and that's definitely from the whole cones. It's kind of a smoother approach to hopping, and it definitely tastes different than you would think this beer would, but it still comes off really, really nice. All right, guys, so the final verdict on the Sierra Nevada 2014 Hoptimum, 10.4%, available right now, guys. This one is getting an A-. You know, it's probably up there as one of my favorite Sierra Nevada beers. Narwhal's probably number one. This is probably number two. It's very, very drinkable. A little bit of booziness to it, I will give it that, but it's very hoppy, but it's not that aggressive hoppiness, so it's not, you know, it's not gonna burn out your tongue, but it's definitely hoppy. It's a soft, kind of smoothing, kind of a soothing type of hop flavor. And again, those whole cones are what's doing that in this one. And it's nice to see the bottled on dates finally on the Sierra Nevada stuff. They used to use a code that you kind of have to decipher, so nice to see actual bottling dates. So, you know, I've had this one every year since it's been out, and this one's just as good as last year's for sure. What do you guys think in the comments section below? And remember to subscribe, like, and all that good stuff. And life's too short. Drink amazing beers. Cheers.